Well, about an hour later, here is, I don't know what to call it, number 3, new year, new scooter. It's looking wild. That's a Schwinn helmet. I'm trying to think of what these are. These specific straps, just as I say that, I stepped on my lace and it pulled out. So about an hour later, that is extremely secure for a grill. See, it's the grill on the advertisement, whatever. And it's like, yeah, working on this, it's pretty wild. Whew. Unbelievably to me, even. Here's the handle of a spatula that I used last night. So it's a semi-pirate flag. All in all, it's just another fork on the road, and that's supposed to symbolize like an owl who would have on one hand a fork and on the other something such as the handle of a fork. I don't know. They don't hold things, but they're still funny. Anyway, that is myself. Anyway, so yeah, my hair's looking kind of wild. What else? It's just, it doesn't have a name. It's just, I was gonna just wrap the red up here. The first thing I wrapped was I made the red handle, and I got I have 3 mirrors, 1, 2, and 3. This one is an official cruiser. This one is a dollar store hygienic mirror. This one I don't know where I got, but if this wasn't here, this scratches on the middle, if I could rub those out, that'd be good. It would be like really like worthwhile to use, otherwise it's garbage. Anyways, I already got used to writing with just the end of the handle, and instead of it being gray, now it's red on one side. I'd started to cover it up here, and I was, oh, I don't want to mess with the throttle. There's a warning on the newer one. Anyways, I just kind of set it up like this, you know. Well, hey, let me drop all these things. The AirPods are kind of attached to what I am, you know. My recent videos, like, that's what I am. I'm a scooter. Like, I am this electric cycle, EV, two-wheeled cycle. It's virtually identical. I got a new setup on my belt, kind of strange and weird, as usual. Utility belt just for decoration. I'll probably get rid of that soon enough. Here's what the Schwinn helmet looks like on the other side. Ooh, lighting. I just pulled my shoelace out farther. Under, where does it say Schwinn? It says Schwinn right here. See? And that was covered up. See, I can even, as I'm going, I can do. I enjoy this wild stuff, man. Really wild stuff. It looks wild. This is the freaking fork on the road. It's supposed to look like a person with 3 eyes. That's how it looked before. I attached it here. Wearing a karate headband right here. So much stuff to mention. 2 hooks instead of 1 hook on my other scooter that I could show. Let me just test it. I've used so many of these. I made so many extended, whatever it's called, extended. Alright, so here, I just lean a little bit with my left foot, and that's happening. Whoa, hey! Wild, like surfing an avalanche, or ice skiing, but here's the way to train. Like using a wheelbarrow in certain ways is good for training for a motorcycle. This is an electric motorcycle, by the way. Okay, so there. That's it. And I'm just gonna stand on it, get used to riding it. But it's inclined as if I was doing a wheelie. Okay. So the mirrors aren't adjusted right, and at the moment, so that's just for standing balance, practice, exercise. the only way to really adjust the camera is I gotta look behind me and draw a line of where it's pointing. And if it's pointing at a light, say, at almost 100%, that one light in the middle, then from a standing position, normal. Of course, hills and turns are different. So here's how it looks. Here's my perspective. So just from holding my camera, I can see here. That's not it. So I gotta lean like this. That's it. This light where my elbow is. The real bow, like an elbow. How do I show this? When I pass a really big truck, or they pass me, I do this. And I hold with my one hand like this over here, and I do this. And then I go down like that and just hold it. Hold nothing. And it's wild. I'm a wild man when I ride this. And it's really wild, wilder than any motorcycle that I can think of. Anyway, long story short, these warnings look like feathers to me. That's funny to me. More on the back. The most interesting thing about this was the first that I traded this, the motorcycle part. I can undo this, but I'm not gonna, for a regular stick that I got handy. I literally forged the first stick that I picked up. Okay, check it. Let's show this. The first stick that I picked up, literally I screwed in and etched into it. We'll see how good this camera is now. Perhaps. It's not going to focus. There's screws. I got to adjust the lighting and show a close-up. It finally did snap after a lot of work. I was just going to 3D print it and sharpen it and boom. But no. There's so many micro adjustments. It's like unbelievable. But yeah, it's a handheld thing. The other end of it is still stuck in there. It's wild. No, that's not trash. It's like a screw. I made a real screw here. And if I had a plastic coat hanger, it could be a real bow like this. It's hard to see in the mirror. A real bow like that. So I could do this, that, as cars pass me. And I'm so thin, I'm like this thin on any road. Even with all this stuff, it's less like 12 inches wide, and that's it. Really. It's wild. So, I'm gonna either go pick up some food, go to the grocery store, or go get something to eat. That's what the spatula is all about. So that's all.